Hey everyone, welcome back to another deck concept video here on Ding. Today is Golgari Life Gain and focused on the Bloodthirsty Conqueror, the latest card to come out from the Foundation set. So let's get into it and see what we got. Black staple card, Bitter Triumph. 1 black, 1 other. In addition to casting this spell, discard a card or pay 3 life. Destroy a target creature or planeswalker. Deep Cavern Bat. 1 black, 1 other for a 1/1 flying lifelink. When it enters, look at your target opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it until Deep Cavern Bat leaves the battlefield. I love this as a turn 2 play. It lets you look at your opponent's hand and kind of see and plan what your future is going to be. Null Priest of Oblivion. One of the cards that came back from the Foundation set, and I happen to have been using them for years since I've been playing this game, so I already had them in my collection ready to use again. It's a 1 black, 1 other, 2/1 lifelink menace. Its kicker is 1 black and 3 others. When this creature enters, if it was kicked, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's a good late game recycled card. Lets you bring some of your threats in. A lot of times even bring just a bat back so you can keep your opponent under control. Hunter's Talent. 1 green, 1 other for an enchantment. When it comes into play, target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Level 2 for 1 green, 1 other. When you attack, target creature gains +1/+0 and trample. Level 2 is really where I enjoy this. The first two abilities of this card is so great. The third one is, if you get there, it's really valuable too. For 1 green and 3 others, any creature power greater than 4 lets you draw a card at the end of your end step. At the beginning of your end step. Great all-around card. Mosswood Dread Knight. 1 black or 1 green, 1 other for a 3/2 trample. When it dies, you may cast it from your graveyard as an adventure until the end of your next turn. Dread Whispers. Sorcery, adventure, 1 black, 1 other. When you draw a card, you lose 1 life. Great all around early drop. If you happen to notice you're up against a speed deck, for example, you play the creature. If you're going up against a slower deck, you play the sorcery and then play the creature the next turn. Scavenging Ooze. Again, another one of those cards that came out in Foundation that also happens to be a reprint from older sets, so I was able to take advantage of that. 1 green, 1 other for a 2/2. Tap a green, exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a creature card, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature and you gain 1 life. Great for multiple reasons. It's really good to be able to control graveyards because of all the resurrection cards that are out there now. And it also allows you to gain life, which flows with this deck. Tear Asunder. 1 green, 1 other, instant. Kicker for a black and 1 other. Exile target artifact or enchantment. If this spell was kicked, exile target non-land permanent instead. So for the kicker, you can target any permanent. Without the kicker, you for 2 green or for a green and 1 other, you can take out an artifact or enchantment and exile it. So much enchantments right now. Again, Tear Asunder is its value went up a lot since Foundations came out. Galissa Sunslayer. If you're playing Golgari, you really should consider this one of your top cards to put in the deck. 1 green, 1 black, 1 other for a 3/3 first strike death touch. When it deals combat damage to a player, you can choose 1. Draw a card and lose a life. Destroy target enchantment. Remove 3 counters from target permanent. Great card. Can't say enough about how well this card works. Enduring Tenacity. 2 black, 2 other for a 4/3. When you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. When Enduring Tenacity dies, if it was a creature returned to the battlefield under its owner's control, it's an enchantment. This is one of the cruxes of a combo in this deck. If it gets out there with the Bloodthirsty Conqueror, it's game over. As soon as you gain a life or as soon as you lose a life. Bloodthirsty, or as soon as you do a damage to your opponent. Bloodthirsty Conqueror. 2 black, 3 other, 5/5. Flying Death Touch. When an opponent loses life, you gain that much life. Death causes loss of life. Overlord of the Hauntwoods. 2 green, 3 other for a 6/5. Impending 4 for 2 green and 1 other. When Overlord of the Hauntwoods enters or attacks, create a tapped colorless land token named everywhere that is a basic land of every type. Really good card to help get over those early bumps. And later, once its impending wears off, it's a 6/5 body that also can give you more land. And Phyrexian Flesh Scourger. 7 for a 7/5 Menace Lifelink. Ward, pay life equal to the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger's power. Or for 2 black and 1 other, you have a 3/3 with the ward of the same. This works great on so many levels. And if you use the Null Priest of Oblivion to bring it back from the graveyard, it comes back as its 7/5. So it gives you a lifelink and menace. Menace is really powerful, always powerful, especially when you got lifelink attached to it. Lands are 5 swamps, 3 forests, 4 blooming marshes, 3 festering gulches, 3 jungle hollowwoods, 4 Llanowar wastes, and 2 restless cottages. Again, allowing you to eat cards from their graveyard or yours, and also allows you to then eat the food tokens, which if you happen to have the Enduring Tenacity out there, can hurt your opponent for eating food. Haha. We got 7 wins with this one. It was a fun deck to play. It's tough in this meta right now. There's really nothing taking over and dominating. Maybe Boros a bit. So you kind of have to be aware of the speed. There's where a lot of the times your Dread Knight was great just to get out quick. Same when you're a Null Priest. Don't always wait to drop the Null Priest with its kicker. Get it out early. It's a target. It's a lifelink menace, so a lot of times it'll help build you up life so you can weather out some of those storms. Enjoy the deck, guys. It was fun. And I'll see you in the next deck concept video here in Ding. Have a great one. Let's play some more Magic Arena. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Yeah, we'll take this. Put down the Lawnmower Wastes and see what we got going for us. Oh, throwing a card away. Oof. You. Give us some things to have him target instead of my hand, please. Get the Overlord out next turn, potentially. Provided he doesn't drop a bat. But we want to be able to gain life. That's the distraction that card gives. And we got the distraction. So let's get ourselves a mana. And see what happens next turn. Oh, we were throwing something away forever. Tenacity, I think. We want to be able to start keeping up with the card draw, so Mosswood's got to be kept. Gain a life. Draw a card. Play a card. And have him potentially kill it. No potential. It is dead. What now? Another card to be thrown away. Well. Yuck. We're gonna keep the Glissa, I think. So he's got a lot of cut downs he's used up already. Triumph, eh? Well, let's just try and play without. We're just trying to bait all the creature kill cards out of his hand. He seems to have a lot of them. Mr. FDS64GW. That's a mouthful, eh? Right now, the Dread Knight has already accepted a few cards from him. So let's see if we can get another one. You have to drop a big piece of beef. Well, we can actually handle it. Yeah, speaking of which, wait till its turns over and say goodbye. Don't like it, don't want to lose the life. Shield Dredge much worse. And keep that card for any discard issues that we might have coming. Alright, now we got some board presence. Goodbye, Sunslayer. You were keen. And talent gets rid of my marsh. Who knew? This is going to be quite the race. Let's draw a card, see what happens. Not a card we want. Though we do like the damage it can give. But let's see if we can maybe end this next turn, depending on what he does. He's got a lot to contend with now. And if he wants to discard, make me discard this card, well, that's just a waste of his turn. Beseech the Mirror. This could be bad. What are you going to put right into play? The End. There goes my Hauntwoods. Well, it's definitely a race now. He saved his life. Let's hit you for 6. And make you use that discard a card. Which would tie up all your mana and kill you. Hopefully you didn't top deck your Miracle. No, he did not. Card draw, card draw, card draw. Alright. There's a game in the pocket. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon. Some Magic Arena. Standard rank, best of 1. Let's see what the game has for us in store this match. How fun. Mono red. The Thinking Man's deck. Painful is going to be very painful. Wow. Yep. Sure is not going to be fun. Take out the hero before it becomes a problem. In turn, making more problems for us. So much pain, all wrapped up in a nice little bow. We can start eating some creatures. Scavenging ooze might make a big difference. Depends on what they want to put out, I guess. Sunslayer is going to die. But he's going to need the Scamp and the Shock to do it. Did he shoot his own creature? That was an interesting play. Maybe he forgot the Sunslayer had first strike? I'll take it. We need more of it out there. Let's start getting some life back. One small piece at a time. And be thankful our opponent made a calculation error. Not this time, he says. No, we're not going to let you touch us. You're going to have to do it all over again. I don't like it. Let's just eat it. And now the shock. What I thought he was going to do last turn. Well, we'll be able to drop a 6/5 beast this time around. That should provide some good defense. No, I don't think we'll attack. Trying to hold the fort down here long enough. Yeah, I think we can survive this turn too. And now I think he's in trouble. No, I'm willing to take a life to make sure I can eat another card. No. Shh. Scary against red, what they can do. He's just not getting mana, right? I'm gonna start gobbling up the creatures now. Get myself some life back. Including my own creatures. Well, that's not too bad. Maybe frees us up to attack with this guy. Another creature in the graveyard. It's another life point to me. I'll take it. I think we got him pinned down pretty good now. Ovoshi. Hello, Slickshot. You're definitely going to get triumphed. Eat that mouse. Eat the Swift Spear. I'm even going to eat the bat. We want life against a red deck. Their explosive capabilities are not to be underrepresented. Not a bad card to get either. Let's attack with the Hauntwoods again. The more you put in front, the happier I am. And we're just not going to take a chance. I'd like to put it at full. It represents a lot of life gain, but I want to be able to kill that show off in case they can do something crazy. Hits me for one, I don't care. Yeah, there we go. I knew we had to pin down once we started cranking out the creatures from the graveyards. Alright, thanks for watching everyone, and hang around and let's catch another match here real soon. Hello there, let's play some Magic Arena. Brew, haha, and myself. Digital combatants on our standard rank best of one. Opponent goes first. We're not terribly set against our hand, so let's see what we can roll out here. Moving at the speed of thought. There we go. Maybe that means they're ready right away. Oh, that's a great start, eh? No, not really. We have a few ways to kill it if we ever get so fortunate as to see any of them. Get ourselves some defense. And maybe if they tap out again, we'll take care of them. Always the ghosts. Always sheltered by ghosts. Well, looks like that could be almost game already, right? One more shelter by ghosts, and I don't know if we're gonna get out of this. They don't want to attack unless they can kill it, so. Well, we'll take one down, then we'll take the next. Potentially. Well, you know I gotta block. There's no way around it. Both expire. But at least we can bring another one. Brouhaha, off to a great start. Pushing us right back to our toes already. Now we're worried with the flying as well as the sheltered by ghosts. Does he have a card to protect himself? That is the question, right? We're gonna try. Well, that's nice to see. And I guess we're gonna bring it on. That's a nasty one. So let's get rid of that. Start de-equipping Brouhaha. Oh, the flying. That's bad. A great card for them to pull. We'll have to get rid of that for now. Maybe we get that 6th mana, we'll have something else to play. We pretty much have to stay on the D now, don't we? Nope. Nope. He had enough. We ran them out of options. And thank you for choosing your option to watch us. Let's check off to the next match. See you soon. Let's play some Magic Arena. Standard rank, best of 1. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Matched up against Goma. 1 creature, it's 2 casting costs. That is potentially not ideal. But I am a glutton for punishment, so let's go. Oh, Islands. We're gonna save that scavenging ooze now. Because Islands likes its lands. Or likes its graveyards. I love when turn 2 makes them think, right? Just know it's going to get a counter, so let's just wait. They're such a fun deck to play against. Oh my gosh, it hit the ground. Time to be bounced back. What are you holding on to, though? At least I get to see that. Oh, the negate and another bounce. Flow of knowledge. No countering, though. Well, here comes a flow of knowledge. So we'll use 2 bats on it. Take 1 for sure. Oh, he went for a second one. Oh, let's see what he keeps. We'll probably go for the bounce card, though. Let's see, he has multiples. Lots of negates. Well, there we go. As long as I don't cast non-creature spells, we should do alright here. But he's going to be casting that, so let's attack. And drain a little life out of him. I suppose we could have cast that. Well, let's get him to waste that on the tenacity. And leaves him with nothing but 3 negates. Alright. Now what do you have? Let's attack with my 2 bats. And bring out the ooze, because we're going to start eating up that graveyard of his. And I'm doing it right now before he starts pulling creatures out of it. All his creatures are so cheap with all the stuff sitting in there. There, now you only have 1 in your graveyard. And a much weaker addition, which is what we like, right? You can kill my or counter my non-creature, so let's attack with this and take out another card in his graveyard. Now his Jin does nothing. Good punches. Punches in bunches. Put another in your graveyard, I'm going to eat that too. The ooze does not approve of your deck lifestyle. I don't even want you to have a land. Let's go for more. See, he's going to do this, but I'm still going to eat the card in his graveyard. So you're still not going to get to keep that, sir. Have your 2/04 walls. You can do it, Goma. I have your blue deck, hopefully right where I want you. And making you go deep in the tank already. Block an ooze, block the bat, take 5. I don't even play your deck and I know what to do. This beating brought to you by Deep Cavern Bat. By looking at his hand, I know there's not much he can do. So he's done, well, this. A little temper tantrum. Because he's only got 2 mana. If he had an ability to make the Djinns bigger, he'd do so already, unless he's slow rolling me. I mean, he could have an instant pump him up, right? But no, he's roping me. So not only do you play a cheesy deck, you play a cheesy way. Oh, Goma. The people on the internet are not going to like what you're doing. You're wasting their time and mine and yours. But I guess it is what it is. You could just let it all through and just die. We'd respect that. So I know you don't like that scavenging ooze eating everything. Look at all the pretties we've eaten. Those would be some very nasty Djinns. Should you had those cards. But instead, you just killed your client. So everything gets through. Good job. AFK'd yourself to death. Ah, it feels good to beat a mono blue player like that. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. And hang around and let's try the next match. See you soon. Let's play some Magic Arena with Ruby. Standard rank best of 1. Thanks for jumping in and tuning in, everyone. Oh, bother. I hate taking mulligans. Probably should more often, really. Depends on what we're going up against, right? Hi, Duress. Bitter Triumph, gone. Right? Nothing to be afraid of here. I took a gamble. Because I just hate taking mulligans that much. You have 3 choices, and really it's only 2. Oh, look at that. It's almost like I called it. We'll go with the Restless Cottage. Over there, they still know our hand. Should be a quick hand for them. They should know exactly what they're doing. It's not hard to think about. There goes another talent. Oh, Ruby. You really need to pick up the pace a bit. I mean, you see what I have. You should be right away jumping right on it. Because you know, that's all he can do. So, this is what I'll do in response. It's not rocket science. If you got a card discard deck, your choices are pretty easy. I can tell before you can, apparently. Oh, Ruby. You are making me sad. They really should time these things. If your average play speed is this, you should be matched up against people who are of the similar play speed. This just will not do. go for the bat. And attack for 3. Since I'm not blocking him. And he won't be able to kill it and take the pickpocket at the same time. Or use the pickpocket at the same time, so we'll have one turn to think about something. Yeah, nothing in there. If there was something in there, I would have went for the pickpocket. It's like 3 Tiny Bones cards out now too, I think. New set has one as well. Hi, Sheila Dread. I had a feeling you were coming. Well, aren't you an interesting card? He'd have to go for the Tiny Bones, or block with both, in order to kill the Flesh Gorger. And that could leave me turn to get the Bloodthirsty one. How do I get a feeling it's just gonna... Yeah, I know. I'm taking too long. Blaming Ruby. Doing what I blame Ruby for, right? Let's go. Get ourselves lots of life to buff against what Sheila Dread's going to do to us. Which is nothing good. Hit me, Apocalypse. You must be waiting for the Conqueror. I mean, it's a powerful card, it's a scary card, so it's gotta be what he's waiting for, because that Flesh Gorger's been having his way with me for a while now. Yeah, there it is. Or he just couldn't get the Flesh Gorger, in which case, run. It's not a good race, but it's a race. And next turn, I'll attack with the Restless Cottage. Really start speeding things up here. I mean, I don't like seeing the Sheila Dread just having free reign to wail. But us gaining 4 life a turn is helping us. Oh yeah, we're coming in again. Big hit this time. Putting everything on the Flesh Gorger. Five. Now we're even slowing you down by 1 more, Ruby. Sooner or later, though, you're going to pull something to get that Flesh Gorger. Oh, there goes my Mosswood. No, I don't want to. Now he's going to start slowing me down. But now I can attack my other Restless Cottage. I think he forgets that. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to want to keep that back there now. And that means I'm taking out the Apocalypse. I like that. Really taking it out. Taking it out the good way. I don't even get to lose my land. Alright. Here it comes. He has to put... Well, he still could. 7 mana is a lot of mana to a black deck. Oh, that cottage is... Oh, there it is, right? That's not going to make a difference. And we're just going to go for the cottage. Cottage and flush gorge will give it 2 things to attack or to focus on. Yeah, get rid of that tiny bones. I don't want that apocalypse around at all. Alright. Here we go again. He's drawing lots of cards though, so if anything, I'm dragging this out when I possibly could have finished it last turn. Overly cautious, right? I've been burned by too many last top decks. Alright, there we go. That's our match, that's our game, that's our video. The deck, solid. As usual, Golgari is always solid though. It has so many options. Those Terror Sunders are so valuable in this meta. If you like what you see, guys, give me that subscribe. I like the numbers going up. Gives me motivation. Sorry this deck took so long to get out. Foundations really changed the meta the way she's going. I've already got a couple of decks now I got to work on after this, so at least I got more coming down the pipes. Lots of ideas now with the card pool being so huge. Put a like on the video. I really appreciate it. It makes everybody tune in and take a look at what we got going here. Have yourselves a great day, everyone, and take care.